Hey guys, Chris here, back with another awesome truck that I'm so excited about that we are going to be auctioning off on carsandbids.com. So this is a 1994 Toyota Land Cruiser. This is the 80 series. Super excited to get this truck. This is actually, we got this from the original owner. This was a one owner truck from Potomac, Maryland. And it's such a great truck. I really like the way this one turned out. And it's funny because we actually have two right now. We're gonna be auctioning them both on Cars and Bids. They both have similar histories. They're both white, unmodified, highway tires. Same with this. This one came from Potomac, Maryland. It's got a little bit more miles, but it's in really good condition. Garage kept, really well taken care of. Didn't look anything like this when we got it. It was sitting on highway tires, still had the running boards, sitting about 2 inches lower. So we definitely gave it a facelift. We went ahead and removed the highway tires. We replaced the tires with Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack tires, which I think turned out fantastic, including the full-size spare. And went ahead and replaced all 4 shocks with brand new Toyota Land Cruiser shocks, OEM from the dealer. We went ahead and added 1-inch spacers. And so it sits about, I'd say 2 inches, 2.5 inches taller than factory. It's a real nice look to it. I like these earlier generation 80 series. They had the spelled out Toyota logo on the front instead of the T, which is cool. And this particular 80 series actually does have the 4.5 liter engine, which is really the one you want, because a couple of the earlier ones, like 91, 92, they made them with that 4.0, which was quite a bit slower. This is the 4.5. So really the motor that you want in the 80 series. And it's funny, these white Land Cruisers, they remind me of those United Nations trucks. And I actually when I was a kid, I grew up in Africa, and we would see these all over the place, and a lot of the UN ones would have the big UN stickers on the doors. So pretty interesting. Although I think most of them were bulletproofed. This one's not bulletproofed. So sitting on the original OEM wheels, Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack. These are 285, 75, 16. My favorite tire choice for the 80 series. I love these tires. Look how aggressive they are, but they're actually pretty quiet. Look at the underbody, nice and clean. Just a really great truck. Look at the back. Full-size spare in the back. It's got the black bumpers with the chrome finish. So you have power windows in the front too, and then you have sliding windows, these safari-like sliding windows in the back for the third row seating. Split tailgate, of course. I wish they made more trucks with these split tailgates. Really like the split tailgate. It's very convenient. You could actually use this bottom part for like a bench, a table. You could sit on it, you could cook on it if you go camping. Then you got shade up above. Really great design. I wish more SUVs did that. You can also leave it closed, so if you got your groceries in there, you're on a slant, all your stuff's not gonna roll back. So Let's see what else. All right, let's take a look inside. We've also done, this car didn't really need much mechanically. I mean, we changed the oil, filters, wiper blades. That was about it. I don't even think it needed brakes. It was mainly just the tires and I think, oh, the seats. We had the seats redone because the seats were worn. So I had our local upholstery company come and redo the seats. They turned out great. Like new, put new cushions, new seats. Very nice. Same with this one. Didn't do the back row or the jump seats. You could always do them after the sale if you want them to all match, but the middle row, the back row look fine. It's got a Pioneer radio, 246,000 miles, still plenty of life for these trucks. They go forever. So it's got Sony speakers, leather seats at the back. It's very cold today. Speakers replaced with Sony's in the back. All right. $246,000 miles. All right, let's go listen to the engine. Okay, got it. Thank you for your patience. All right, here we go. It's the 4.5 liter. It's a great engine. All right, let's take it for a spin. All right, so heat is nice and toasty. So if you're new to these guys, I'm very familiar with these trucks. So we're a 4x4 dealer. If you haven't figured it out by now, we are a 4x4 dealer. We sell a lot of these trucks at Cars and Bids. We specialize in these Land Cruisers. But I actually own one of these personally. Similar, I own a 97, it's an 80 series. It's actually a Lexus LX450. It's the same as the Land Cruiser. They're fantastic vehicles. I'll probably never sell that one. You could put a lot of money into it because there's always different things you could improve. Like you could do the seats. You could I actually added heated seats on mine. I added a steel bumper. I added a winch. I added bigger tires. So there's all sorts of stuff that you can do to constantly improve these. They're fun, and they're so reliable, and they're so good off-road. If you want to get into the off-road scene, if you live in an area with good trails, these are a blast, because they can do just as much as the Wranglers, if not more, and they're way more reliable. if you take care of them, I mean, they seem to be just going up in value. So it's a great truck to own. And the engines are pretty simple to work on. They don't really have many issues. I mean, the powertrains are practically bulletproof. Basic maintenance, your valve cover gaskets, your brakes, your rotors. But solid front axles, so which is like the Jeep Wrangler, so they're very capable off-road. You can do a lot of sorts of rock crawling and all sorts of stuff with these. And really the one you want is the 4.5, because there are some 80 series that have the 4.0, and it's just a lot slower. What I've done on on a couple that I've had that were the 4.0, I've actually done a manual swap on them, changed the transmission to a manual. You get those from Dubai. It's a process and it's expensive, but it gives it power, because the 4.0s are pretty slow versus the 4.5. They really improved the motor in this. And last, if the winner wants anything done additional after the sale, just ask. We specialize in these. If you want to maybe improve it's got a Pioneer, but there's always better head units you can put in. It does have the Bluetooth. If you wanted to do a touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, backup camera, we could do it. Or replace all the lights with LEDs, we could do it. If you want to go with a different style lift, this is about an inch lift. If you wanted to do a 2-inch lift, just ask. Happy to give you pricing after the sale. And lastly, we are in Hagerstown, Maryland. We're about an hour from the DC area. So if you're flying in, you can fly into any of the 3 major airports and then drive it back. Or if you're gonna have it shipped, I have a really good shipping broker. Cars and Bids also has shipping brokers, but we have one as well. She's very affordable and she's very fast. She's like picking up cars the next day sometimes. So and very, very affordable. So just ask after the sale, and happy to get you a shipping quote. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what questions you have, and we will see you in the auction.